In today's video, we are going to see some of the entry-level cybersecurity certifications which will help you land your job faster. As a beginner, it will be quite confusing to select which cybersecurity certification you should go for. Cybersecurity is such a vast field with so many certifications. So in today's video, we are going to see 4 things. The first part will be, I will show you some of the live examples of some big companies which are hiring right now and some certifications which they are looking for. In the second part, we are going to see some of the globally recognized certification based on the job roles. Third, I will share with you some of the free resources which you can go through, and these resources will help you understand more in depth and help you crack the interviews. And in the fourth part, I want to give you my personal opinion because it's quite confusing, right? Some people will tell you not to do so many certifications. Some people will tell you certifications will help you land the job. No, what is the reality? So, stay tuned till the end to know the answer. As you can see, this is one of the big fours, KPMG Global Services, hiring for a SOC analyst position. And as we go down, we can see that. So this is the required skill set which they are asking for. So these are the certifications which they are looking for. These are the desired certification which will highlight your resume for this particular role. So we will look into another open position which is opened by Decathlon. So here you can see this is a GRC analyst position, and as we go down we can see that this position is also for freshers with very limited experience, and you can see what are the certifications or preferred qualifications which they are looking. So this is another position on cybersecurity analyst, and here we can see that they are also looking for penetration testing job role, and we can see that these are some of the desired certifications which they are. So now let's look into some of the certifications which will help you crack similar jobs. So we are going to talk about 3 main job roles here. So one is blue team, which is the defensive security. Another one is red team, which is the offensive security. And thirdly, we will talk about GRC, which is the governance, risk and compliance. So let's see the first certification which you are looking for. This is one of the, it is known as CompTIA Security Plus. It's quite common certification and it is well recognized globally. So in this certification, it will cover most of the cybersecurity concepts and it will help you understand the fundamentals. So this certification is almost around 35,000 rupees. So doing this certification will definitely make your resume look stand out. CompTIA Security Plus will be mostly helpful for the blue teamers. I will be providing all the links associated to these certifications in the description below. So the second certification which we are talking about is also for the blue team, which is GSEC. So this is also a well-known certification and seeked globally. This is a DoD approved certification, which is Department of Defense by the US, which means this is also a globally recognized certification. So this certification focuses on security fundamentals, basics of Linux and Windows, network security, cryptography, incident response, etc. As a drawback which I feel for this certification is it's quite costly. So as a beginner, if you can afford such a certification, well and good for you. If not, we can go for other options as well. The third certification which we are talking about in this category, that is for red teamers, which is CEH. So I cannot say completely that this is for red teamers because most of the SOC analyst jobs and incident response jobs are also seeking CEH certification. So this will be a win-win for both the sides if you are looking into red team or if you are looking into blue team. So this certification covers basics of ethical hacking and it contains a lot of domain which will help you understand the network better, how to hack, etc. But one point which I want to mention is the exam is not a practical exam, it is an MCQ exam. An MCQ exam might not actually challenge you to be an ethical hacker. So CEH practical exam is also there, which is a bit more on the costlier side. So the fourth certification in this category is EJPT, which is eLearn Security Junior Penetration Tester. As the name suggests, this is a red team certification, and this certification might not be as globally recognized as CompTIA Security Plus or CEH, but definitely it is gaining its popularity because it's such a beginner friendly certification for penetration testers, as it will teach you basics of all the tools in a practical level. And one major point to note here is this certification is for lifetime. You don't need to renew it every 3 years or annually or so. The next certification we are talking is for the GRC side, which is ISO 27001 Foundation or ISO 27001 Internal Auditor. So these two certifications are beginner friendly, and this will help you understand, get a general awareness of the ISO 27001. So once you're done with the ISO 27001 Foundation and ISO 27001 Internal Auditor, you can move to the higher certifications like ISO 27001 Lead Auditor, Lead Implementer, and there are many other certifications in the GRC field like CISA, CISSP, CISM, CRISC, etc. Now we have discussed all the globally known certifications. Now let's go to the next part. So these are some free resources and some not so costly resources which will help you enhance your skill set. So the first certification or the course which I am talking about is completely free, which is Fortinet NSE certifications. So there are multiple levels for the certification, but 1 to 3 levels are completely free. So if you are an absolute beginner, I would definitely recommend to go through these certifications as they are very simple and easy. Personally, when I started my career, these were the initial certifications which I did as well. So the second one which I will recommend is Google Cybersecurity Certificate. So this is a quite new course. I think it launched in last 2 years before. And this certification is in the Coursera platform, and I believe it is around $40. This will help you give hands-on experience in SIEM platforms, which is very helpful for blue teams. And it will also help you understand the basics of Python and other basic security fundamentals. Now coming to the free resources for the red teamers, there is Hack the Box and Try Hack Me. There are a lot of free material available in this as well as paid material. So there are many labs like CTF labs, etc. And some of them are free and some of them are paid. So as a beginner, you can start playing with it. So it is like some games kind of, and as you move on, so you can take the paid version or continue with the free version as well. Now the third one which I am talking here is TCM Security. So this is a platform which I was following for a very long time. I think it was developed by a person known as Heath Adams, and he was very passionate in this field, and he felt that many of the cybersecurity courses are very costly, and he came up with this platform TCM Security, where he will teach especially red team concepts in a very easy and simple manner, and the courses are not even that costly. And once you take the courses, there is no expiration period, so you can have lifetime access to these courses, and they are very budget friendly as well. Coming to the GRC roles, there are so many free resources available in the Google itself. You just have to do some Google search on the regulations, standards, etc. So if you are interested in Europe related regulations, you can go for GDPR, or you can learn more about cybersecurity frameworks like NIST framework, RMF framework, etc. We have discussed a lot of globally recognized certifications and some free resources as well. Now coming to the golden question. Do you need these certifications to land a job in cybersecurity? So as a beginner, you might have heard that cybersecurity experts who are already in the industry telling you that there is no need of doing cybersecurity certifications. Look at me, I have not done any certifications, but still I am doing good in the field. And now you also see the training institutes which will come and tell you, do this particular certifications and you will get the job. Now what is the reality? So we know as a fresher, getting into a job is really hard. The market is very tough. So how do you land a job? To land a job, you need to get an interview. Now to get an interview, you need to pass the HR screening. So how do you pass the HR screening? Like I showed you before, there was preferred skill set or preferred certifications. So this certification can help you stand out from the crowd. Now if you are a person with much more skill set and you have done amazing work in the field of cybersecurity, I won't recommend all these global certifications. But if you are a beginner and who is trying to get into the field, I would definitely recommend doing this certification so that your resume will stand out. Now you cleared the HR screening and now you landed the interview. So to crack the interview, you need to understand the security concepts, try practical lab, make your fundamentals very clear, and then you will crack the interview. So personally, I would suggest try starting with the free courses, identify which job role you are interested in. You want to go with the blue team, the red team, the GRC or any other field in the cybersecurity. So based on that, start with the free resources first. And then once you are confident in yourself that this is the field which you are looking for, then go for a global recognized certifications. Now don't run behind what this person is saying, that person is saying. what everybody else is saying. Take your time, research on the jobs which you are interested in. Like I showed you before, if you go to LinkedIn or Naukri or wherever you want, you can find the jobs which you are interested in and see which are the desired certifications which the market is looking for, and then learn with the free resources and then go for a global certification. This will help you get your resume shortlisted and also crack the interview. All the best for everybody who are trying to get into a new job. So if you are a beginner, do check out my shorts on cybersecurity concepts which I will be posting daily to help beginners get into the cybersecurity. Now all the best for everybody who's trying hard to land a job in cybersecurity. Wishing you all the success and you will do it. Thank you for watching the video.